Welcome back, everybody. We are Beyond Movies. I'm Callum, that is Kyle, and we are bringing you some excellent movie, TV, entertainment, whatever you want to call it. We're bringing you the news. All the news.
Yeah,
News from across the world.
indeed it is.
Yep. Next, you'll see me and
Yeah,
Kyle in a war zone reporting it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like Civil War.
We don't have a time machine.
No, we don't. No, I'm. What? What do you. Right,
There's just
okay.
been many civil wars.
I was talking about the film since.
We'd still need a time machine because that was 2016.
Right, okay. No, I'm not talking about that Civil War either. I'm talking about the movie Civil War where it's those reporters going
Oh,
across the country.
so I'm that much of a fucking nerd. I thought he was on about Captain America.
Fucking dipshit. Right. First topic for us today is a new trailer for season 2, or just a Peacemaker show. We're getting another season, I guess you can call it.
Season 2 Peacemaker show, that is correct.
Yeah, but it's seems like it's going to be set in the DCEU. The DCU now. I wasn't sure how it was going to jump from that universe to this one because it's the same character and the same characters and all of it seems to be just transitioning over. But very good trailer. I really enjoyed it.
I really liked it as well. It made me feel like getting them feels from watching season 1. You know,
Yeah,
it was such a great show, and I wasn't expecting much from it. And it just delivered week after week after week.
yeah.
But James Gunn coming in with that connectivity right away. We got Guy Gardner, and Isabella Merced's Hawk Girl right at the beginning. Obviously, she's doing great in Last of Us at the moment. So it was just nice seeing her there as well. And obviously, Nathan Fillion. It's always great to see Nathan Fillion.
It is always
So,
great to see.
so I love that this universe is being connected right from the beginning. Rick Flag Sr., obviously we've seen him last in Creature Commandos. We know he's going to be in Superman in July. And then a month later, he's going to be in Peacemaker Season 2 when he's going after Peacemaker because Peacemaker killed his son. So,
One thing I want to say, Callum, is I seen a thing of I think it was like Kevin Feige saying something recently about these main characters shouldn't be in the shows and things like that, like cutting back on that sort of thing and having the TV and the movie universes be a bit more separate and that from going on
yeah.
in terms of Marvel. I think DC has always done a great job of either having it distinctively separate or having it connected with Peacemaker and the Suicide Squad film. I think that's done it really well, but the difference with Peacemaker is it's had a very hands-on, guidance and control and how it's been made and written and directed because it was James Gunn who did Suicide Squad and the Peacemaker show, so it was very much his creation, if you will.
Yeah.
Whereas Marvel, on the other hand, isn't. But now, with James Gunn doing Superman and he's got all these other great characters like Green Lantern, Hawk Girl, he can put them in this show and it feel fine.
Yeah. And it kind of makes sense. Obviously, he's got his brother there as well, Sean Gunn. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he's playing Maxwell Lord, who, funny enough, Pedro Pascal played in Wonder Woman 84. So we've got a little bit of connection there. Now, look, Kyle, this looks like it's going to be somewhat of a multiverse story as well. Obviously, we got that tease at the end of the trailer. Double Peacemaker, different suit, different helmet, which, as much as I love the Peacemaker look, that one looked so much better. So I'm assuming this is going to be like a cooler Peacemaker or something like that. Are you bothered about it being a multiversal story? And do you think this is going to be how he gets into the DCU? Because I think that hot girl in Guy Gardner scene, I think that probably happens at the end of season 2, not at the beginning.
Could be.
And I feel like they then go into that universe.
Could be, yeah. There's nothing saying that Peacemaker can't be not be set partly in the old DCE universe with Batfleck and Henry Cavill. You know, say
Don't mention it, they'll come out.
I
Don't
know,
don't mention it.
but there's no reason why it can't be set in that universe and be set in the new
Snyder cut,
universe.
Snyder cut, Snyder cut.
Yeah,
The fuck.
um, I know, but I'm very much looking forward to it. It looks like it's just there's a purpose to it as well. Um, the comedy is spot on from what we've seen of the trailer. Obviously, John Cena is great as Peacemaker, and I'm really happy that
Yeah.
he has been able to now come over and transition. But to answer your question about the multiverse, I don't care. I'm very much on the multiversal stuff. A lot of it has been done not so great. A lot of it's been done quite shit, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But when it's been done good, say like Spider-Man No Way Home, and obviously what we're getting in Doomsday and Fantastic Four, which we haven't seen the film yet, but it's shaping up to be really good. Um, if it's done well and done really, really well, then fine. I'm very much like, I'd prefer them to steer away from it, but I don't want them to just drop it right away because it would feel very weird. Um, the multiverse stuff hasn't worked out that great. It's just it's like Marvel when the people talk about Marvel now when it's declined so much. It's like people just I feel like exaggerated a bit too much, and that's where the multiverse hate comes from. It's
Yeah.
just exaggerated because when it's done well, like I say, it's done really fucking well. But when it's done poorly, it's done really shit. So, and unfortunately, it's done more. It's been shitter than it has been good.
Yeah.
So
It's the same with anything, though, isn't it? If it's done poorly, it's done shit.
exactly, yeah, yeah. And I
Yeah.
get why people would want to stay away from it because it doesn't have a positive light to it. But it's James Gunn, man. In James Gunn we trust, and I reckon
Don't say
it'll
that.
be
That
fine.
winds them up, Kyle. That will also alert them. The Snyder cult.
Bunch of
So,
fucking children.
they just call it how it is, a bunch of cunts. But yeah.
You
Anyway,
said it, not
look,
me.
yeah, they're gonna kill me. Look, I'm excited for Peacemaker season 2. I thought season 1 were great. Obviously, John Cena stand out in the Suicide Squad as well, and he wasn't in it that long. But when you go into that and you come out and you think we're getting a show at Peacemaker as well after, it's like, fuck yeah, I'm up for that. So yeah, and look, I don't feel like they give too much away with this trailer as well. We know that Rick Flag Senior is going to be going after Peacemaker. Obviously, we know that Rick Flag Senior is going to be the head of Argus now. So I wonder what that means for Amanda Waller. I'm pretty sure the Waller show was supposed to come out before this originally. So there's probably something in that where she's no longer the head of Argus. I love, I don't know the actor's name, but I've seen him in a load of stuff, and he's usually great, and he's giving all the team names.
Yes,
And
yeah, I've seen him in a couple of
yeah,
things.
and it is. I can't remember. Like I said, obviously the only name I'm going to remember is Tits because that were fucking hilarious. But it's like, hey, we can't call this is fucking Berkeley.
Yeah, no, like I said, the comedy and the humor is spot on for me.
Yeah.
It's always has been. I'm very much if James Gunn was here, we just have a blast. Like we'd have the same level of humor as.
And it goes to show you as well. Look, we got Superman coming out and Peacemaker, two very different tones, and he can do it both. I feel like the Guardians films are such a show of what he can do because he gets to touch all the spectrums of Guardians, comedy, emotion. He gets to touch it all over. So, but he's going to be doing it a bit more separately now. But anyway, should we get on to our next topic?